Action. The one, the only. The one, the only. The one, the only.
And the light.
This evening, as you see, yet again, I still have no co-host. Jay Benjamin is still gone. He is not forgotten. We are still trying to find ourselves a good co-host, but we're gonna get this thing done. But we do have an amazing show tonight. We have some amazing guests, and we're gonna start the show off with a bang. We have actress and singer. No. We have actress and model right now. Let's bring her out. She's a dear friend of mine. Let's get it up for the one, the only Amanda Greer. Amanda Greer.
Hi, Steve.
Good to see you. How are you?
See you.
How's everything?
Very well.
What's happening?
Oh my gosh, I'm just trying to survive this heat in New York City.
How crazy hot is it right now?
It's too hot, and I'm from Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it was like 70 degrees, and bang, like 105.
120.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Even in the
Ridiculous.
studio right now, right?
Oh yeah, I'm burning up. How do I look?
So what's going on since seeing you?
It's really great seeing you, actually.
What's happening?
What's happening? Gosh, so much. I'm sure you've heard about my film, Walt Whitman Never Paid For It.
Yes. Tell everybody what that's
Well, it's an independent film. It actually got started in the Chelsea One Act Play Festival here in New York City, and we got such great reviews. It made it into a film, and it's in the film festivals right now. And we just finished at the International New York Film Festival, and yeah, you can keep up with that online. Walt
Now,
Whitman.
what is your character in that?
I play a Ukrainian prostitute.
Wait a minute. So what was your? How did you study for that? What was it?
You
Were
know.
you method for this particular concept?
Not so much method. I pretty much spent a lot of time at Brighton Beach. I'm sure you're familiar with
Sure.
Brighton Beach.
Sure. One of my favorite places in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brighton Beach.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I just spent a lot of time there. And I went to the stores, went with the locals, and I helped had a speech coach. And she was a prostitute, so I just kind of wore a lot of lingerie all the time. And
Why didn't you wear any lingerie this evening?
well, who's to say I'm not?
Oh, really?
darling? Yeah.
There you go. Now, when you were younger, how long have you been acting?
Well, my father was a ballet dancer, and I've always been in the performing arts. And I would probably say I was a pageant girl, so I've been doing it since I was a baby. And then I was the face of Walmart when I was a child, and then I've been professionally acting in New York City for the past few years.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, when you grew up, did you have anybody that inspired you? Was there anybody that,
Well, they are long gone, but one of my forever and for even guidance, I look at Marilyn Monroe and
Wow.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I think she's a fantastic actress, and I think of how difficult it must have been for her to become successful in a man's world.
Right. What was your favorite work from Marilyn Monroe and Elizabeth Taylor?
Marilyn Monroe, I enjoyed her comedic side, so her musical theater. Even though she probably wasn't known for the most singing, but I think her innocent yet sexiness that she brought to the camera. Elizabeth Taylor, good Lord, I loved her in everything. I loved her in Tennessee Williams, Shakespeare, but most of all, probably Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. So definitely.
That's actually one of my favorite. That's my favorite Elizabeth Taylor.
Isn't it?
Absolutely.
She gained weight, they put on the makeup, and she just went full out. I loved it. I could watch it over and over.
Now, when did you come over to New York City? How many years have you been here?
I've actually been in New York City for going on 3 years now.
Now, how was that transition coming from Texas?
Well, I was in Los Angeles first, and then
how was that transition?
I know. Well, see, I'm from the coast of off the Gulf of Mexico in Texas, and going to California wasn't too bad because you still got the beaches.
Right.
And, you kind of look like a California man yourself.
Pretty much, right?
You have the nice beach blonde hair and
The way the
everything.
locks.
The surfer.
Yeah, all I need is my steed, and I'd be.
Well, I think it's when I moved to New York City. As soon as I got off the plane, I had that feeling that I was meant to be here. And one of my favorite shows is Law and Order, and that's why I wanted to be in New York City.
Right. Well, I don't go out to LA that often, where I do. I mean, the thing I love about New York City is it's real. I mean,
Yes.
people are real. People mistake New Yorkers as being rude, but no, they're real. I'd rather sit with somebody and tell you how it is than to sit in 20 meetings in LA, think like, wow, that was great, and then
Exactly.
you know they're gone. You never hear from them again. You're like, I just wasted like 3 hours of my time. For them.
It's too chill, right?
It's too chill,
New
it's too
Yorkers have
phony.
no patience. They want to get it going now and here and now, and it comes off rude. But really, I think it's just straightforward and honest.
No, I agree, and I think I mean, I love the weather out there. I like going there once in a while,
Oh,
but
I
I
love
will
it.
always be here. It's the center of the world.
I think
Really.
so. And even if I were to ever go back to LA, I think I'd always come back to New York and get back to my roots. I feel very good about being a New Yorker now.
Now, also, you've done some modeling.
I have.
Now, you did the cover of, or you're the spokesperson.
I am. Of
For
Millennium
Millennium.
magazine.
Yes.
Yes,
Tell us about that a little bit.
Well, it's an entertainment lifestyle magazine, and it's based out of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey.
Mhm.
And we're started off online, and now we're on print, and we'll be on stands. I actually just interviewed Ramona Singer, the New York Housewives of New York City, and she was such a blast. She's just a New Yorker, a New Yorker.
She's actually a real friend. She's a close friend of mine, actually.
Is that right?
Yes, she is. She's actually really cool. She's a cool
I
person.
love her.
Yes.
I love listening to her. I had a great interview with her. And I'm going to be on the double cover issue, introducing July 1st, 2012. It's coming out in a few more days with Ryan Seahart of the $1 Million Listings. And I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm so
you got a lot of
excited.
stuff out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So, in closing,
Yes.
just tell everybody out there, tell all our viewers, how they can find you. Your Facebook, your Twitter, every which way possible. You
It's all about social networking,
It's all
right?
about social networking. That's why you're here, right? We have
Right.
45,000 people watching you right now, so let 45,000 people know right now how they can find Miss Amanda Greer.
Well, besides seeing me out and about with Mr. Good Looking here, you can actually find me on my website, amandagreer.com, and you can find me on Facebook, the Amanda Greer, and millenniummagazineonline.com, and I would be happy to hear from you. And if you would like to see my film, Walt Whitman Never Paid for It, it'll be in a few more film festivals all throughout the year. And I look forward to meeting you and speaking with you and let me know what you think.
Now, real quick before you go, Amanda, I've been doing this with everybody. I've been putting everybody on the spot.
Oh no.
No, it's not overly, it's not crazy. As you know, I had a co-host, Jay Benjamin.
Right.
Now he's no longer with us, unfortunately. But I want you to petition to 45,000 people why you should be the next co-host for the life of Steve Stanulis. I want you to reach out, touch the people in front of you, and ask them why you should be here on a weekly basis, why you should be the next co-host of
Okay.
Steve Stanulis show. So please.
Well, I've become a New Yorker now, and I know all about New York. I know all about the events. I know who's who, where to go, and I think that I work very well with Steve here, and I think that it's time for a female co-host, by God. And we need to have masculine versus some nice femininity, and I think I have a lot to offer to the show, not just my southern charm, but honesty, as we were talking about, and straightforwardness.
This is very streetcar named Desire right now. Very.
Oh, don't you think?
I feel it. Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Stanley Kowalski and.
Amanda Greer, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, there you go, everybody. So one more time, let's get up for Amanda Greer. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
End the life with Steve. the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back.
She'll be back in a little bit. We're going to keep the show going right now. Are we ready? Are you ladies and gentlemen ready out there right now? Let's get it up for Adrian Luke Sinclair. He's a good friend of mine, a great actor. We're going to bring him out right now. Let's get it up for Adrian Luke Sinclair.
Awesome.
Long time no see.
I know.
What are you up to?
Wow. Right now I'm working on an independent film.
Seems like everybody's working on independent films.
Yeah, I mean, gotta create the work.
That's what I'm saying. If you're not doing something, create it. Don't talk shit, create shit, right?
Right. So, I mean, it's good. It's good. It's gonna be fun. Pretty much, because I'm a martial artist and I came from, I guess, a love of action films.
Mm-hmm.
So primarily, those are the films I'm drawn to.
Now, growing up, before we even get into all that, now, who inspired you? I mean, was it Bruce Lee? Was it Jet Li? Was
Absolutely. I mean, my inspiration as far as martial arts, of course, Bruce Lee. I mean, what guy growing up didn't love Bruce Lee?
Right.
You know, so.
The only thing I never understood about Bruce Lee, and I hated about Bruce Lee movies, is why did every fucking guy attack him one at a time? Why didn't they all just jump on him? What? Right?
In the script.
I guess it was in the script.
But,
I mean, after
I mean,
a while, I was like, guys,
yeah,
figure this
I
out.
mean,
Jump him.
I think action films in general, they've gotten better in that aspect where people pick those things out. They're like, come on, this is
That's ridiculous, right?
You know, why is this guy waiting his turn to fight?
Right.
You know, but yeah, I mean, it was entertaining. It was groundbreaking
Right, sure.
at the time. So
Sure.
I really loved it.
Now, who today would you say makes the best action? I mean, who would you pay to see out of your pocket right now?
Right now, I'm a fan of Jason Statham. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I think I mean, a lot of people may not agree with him being, I guess, the typified great action actor, but I love his martial arts. I love the energy that he has, you know, in his characters. He brings to his characters machismo, but you know, he's not like over the top.
Well, you know, he's physically, you know, facial-wise, he's a tough-looking guy, but he's a really tiny guy. He's really not that intimidating.
Right.
But he, you know, I think he does a great job. I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
But when did you start doing martial arts? How old were you when you first started?
About 16.
16. Now, what type did you study?
I started with Taekwondo, you know, in
Okay.
high school, went to the military, learned some of their stuff or whatever, and then,
Right.
you know, eventually, like some years later, I started training in Kung Fu. Wing Chun, Kung Fu, #1. No, but actually, you know, I love all martial arts. I think it's
You like that?
You know, it's poetry. That's good stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It's fast.
And I mean, I think typical, I guess, trainer or fighter, or whether you're doing boxing or you're wrestling or what have you, I think it's a discipline that it really allows you to be calm and be present in the moment.
Right.
I think that's ultimately what it teaches, you know, people. Because what my Kung Fu teacher usually talks about is like his philosophy is that most people fight to prove a point.
Right.
You know, like a guy comes up to you, he says something to you bad, you feel like, oh, this guy doesn't respect me as a man. I'm gonna prove that I'm a man. So you'll fight that person and say, well, okay, this guy, you gotta respect him as a man.
Right.
But I guess most people who train a boxer, or a wrestler, or whatever, what have you, they're capable of. So it's really less than likely that they'll get into those type of situations.
Right. Right. So now, what did you transition into to acting?
Well, funny enough, it came right from martial arts. One of my martial arts brothers, the guy I trained with for many years, he was a filmmaker. He's worked with Spike Lee. He's done a lot of stuff, a lot of independent stuff. I kept busting his chops. I was like, look, I want to be in the film. I'm going to, something I always wanted to do. I want to act. And he was like, can you act? I was like, I can act a fool.
Right. That's what Spike said?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, he probably didn't take me seriously at first, but it's something that I had a passion for, and then coming from a musical background, being an entertainer or being on stage or I guess having a passion for, the arts, it's always been something in my life. So, one day he gave me a call, and ultimately, and I have to thank him, Jermaine Bailey. Thank you very much.
Shout out Jermaine Bailey
for giving me that opportunity. So pretty much, he called me, and I saw the script that day. I did the role. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I started taking some workshops, some classes, did some private coaching, and I mean, back and I'm like, I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what are you working on now?
Again, I'm working on a film called Crimson. Crimson is a film, basically, it's kind of seedy, it's kind of grimy. It's a film about a soldier who becomes a driver for a wannabe red carpet escort agency. So, which is pretty current, what's going on,
right.
With the madam, the $1 Million Madam and
right,
stuff.
Right.
So this is really, I guess, impeccable timing in that sense. But again, the story is about this soldier, comes home, he has a friend who has an agency,
right.
Dating service or what have you. And pretty much he's paid to protect these women, and he ends up falling for one of the women, which is probably not a good idea.
No.
And he gets himself in some really interesting situations. So it's going to be fun. And again, this is a rap with some really raw action. So.
Cool. Now, is there a lot of fighting in this or not?
A lot of fun.
Really? All right, cool. Very cool. I mean, obviously, on an independent level, you got to do your own stunts and stuff.
Right.
Have you done any? I mean, I've done some stunt work. I've gotten pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything that basically they asked you to do, and basically you just?
Yeah. The last project I worked on, it was in the film as well, and it was called at the time "Speed of Darkness." They changed the title since then. They wanted me to jump through a barn roof. And at the time, when the director was like, "So how do you feel about it? It's not that high. It was probably like 12 feet." I was like, "Yeah, no problem." I got up there. I was like,
Yeah,
you got to really take into
no
consideration. I mean, not only
especially a lot of these films, especially low budget,
right?
There's no insurance and shit.
Right, exactly.
So you'll jump out of 12 feet, fall down, break your flag, and then.
I mean, I ultimately did it, but yeah, you get that feeling like, okay, I think I'm making a big mistake.
Yeah, because if you're doing a regular film, you get stunt pay, all this crazy stuff.
And they have a lot of safety equipment down there.
Yeah, but still,
I mean, no, not in this film.
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying a regular film.
Yeah,
They have all
yeah.
kinds of safety, harnesses, whatever, something for you to land on.
Right.
Whereas,
They have like a guy holding a pillow, right?
Right. No.
I got you.
Not even.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, fortunately it went well.
Good.
And, I had fun doing it. I had a lot of fun actually. And I didn't get hurt. So,
Cool. Awesome. So
Yeah.
what we're gonna do is first we're gonna have you tell everybody how they can find you and stuff.
Awesome.
And then we're gonna have you petition why you'd be the next great co-host on the show. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
All right.
Sure.
So let's find out how the world can find you on Twitter, Facebook, what have you.
So you guys want to look me up, you guys want to find me, you can go to my website, it's www.adriansinclair.net, or you can find me on Twitter, Adrian Luke, or on my Facebook, adrian.sinclair. And again, why I feel I should be the host, your
Why you
co-host.
should tell 45,000 people why you should be the next.
I should be the co-host
co-host.
because I can probably kick this other guest's ass, and that's important.
I don't know if you want to be. I don't know if you want to be kicking Amanda Greer's ass. Though I think maybe you want to do some other things for Amanda. Maybe not kick her ass. Though. I don't know about that.
Did I tell you what that
Just
film is
say-
about?
He could kick Jay's ass.
You kick Jay. Yeah. How about you kick Jay's ass?
All right, I don't know. No, actually, I think it would be fun. I love people, and I love artistic people, creative people. So it would be a great opportunity just to mix it up with people I love being around. You guys are eclectic. You guys are funny and real, as
Yeah.
Amanda was saying, and
Yeah.
you were saying you're real. So
Well, like I said, this is when they first came to me to do this.
mhm,
I said, wow, I get to help people, get their stuff seen,
right,
get them out to the world, and to help artists. I mean, where do I sign up?
yeah.
So there you have it. One more time. Let's get it up. We'll be back. We'll be back in 2 minutes, 2 seconds. We'll be back.
The one, the only. The one, the only. The one, the only.
In the life with Steve Stanulis. 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 He's not scandalous or frivolous. He's just fabulous. He's Steve Stanulis.
The one, the only. The one, the only.
In the life with Steve Stanulis. 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 We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break.
Bass.
Put him on your list. Don't you ever miss in the life with Steve Stanulis. All the ladies dig, all the fellas know. Every Thursday night there's only one place to go. In the life with Steve Stanulis. 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 We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. We're taking a break, but we'll be right back. In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis.
One, the only.
Welcome back to In the Live with Steve Stanulis. I'm Steve Stanulis. We've had an amazing show so far. 2 great guests, and I'm blessed to have all these amazing guests on a weekly basis. But we're going to keep the show going right now with a very close and dear friend of mine. She's actually worked with me on a couple of films, and hopefully working on with me on another film we're shooting right now and shooting in August. Let's get up for actress Katherine Mesa.
Good, how are you?
Good, what's happening?
Great to see you like always.
Yes, what's happening?
Good, love the long
Yes.
hair.
Yes, the
I've
hair.
seen you through like all kinds of haircuts.
You've seen me with this hair, into short hair, into Caesars,
I
into...
hated it. I love the long
I know.
hair. Don't ever cut it.
I know what's going on. Actually, we have a history because I know
Long
Katherine
history.
since I was actually dancing.
Back in the day.
Back in
met
1990.
when I was 18.
Oh my God.
It's 10 years ago.
That's crazy. That was, what year was that? That was
2002.
2002.
Yeah.
So we have history.
Fresh
since
out of
2000.
high school.
Fresh out of high
You
school.
like
she
them
was.
young.
I do like them young. I do like them young. So what's happening?
Things are so great. So
I know.
much has changed since then.
I know.
I literally moved to the city 10 years ago this month, so I'm celebrating
Your
my
10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary. I mean, not far. Serville's what, a half hour
Yes.
outside of the station. But yeah, love Bon Jovi. I did a music video with him.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I actually thought you were gonna have George Lamont on the show tonight because I did a music video with him too. It
Yes.
would've been really
That would have been
cool.
actually George, for everybody that was expecting George this week, it'll probably be next week. George wanted to do a little more with his performance, so it'll be coming up next week. But
I'm gonna have to come back.
I got Katherine here, which is actually making me happier. So
Yeah. Yeah, so I saw you earlier in the week. That was
yes,
great.
yes. So we're doing a new film. Well, obviously, Long Shot Louis,
Yeah.
and you came in, and you read, and you did an amazing job, and
Thank you.
yeah. So
That was fun. It
yeah,
was a
let's
great
go over that whole
character.
process.
Yeah.
How was that whole thing auditioning? And
Auditioning for you guys is great because there's no nerves there. You know, I know you guys have worked together before, so it's
Right.
very comfortable. We have great chemistry on the camera,
Yeah.
so it just always works no
Mhm.
matter what. You know,
Sure.
and this character, she was like very like wide range. She starts off as a teenager and then goes into like her late 30s. So
Right, right.
There's so much there that you
Yeah.
could really build and work on. So it was great reading that script and getting to be able to read for that part.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Awesome, awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I go on like 2-3 auditions a day.
That's good.
Like it gets crazy, especially in this heat, having to run around the city.
Especially with right, makeup and
Yeah.
hair and
It
like.
was today like 100 degrees.
That
and-
was 102. You were saying.
Oh my God. I
It's like
went to,
106 right now in the studio.
yeah, it definitely feels that way. I'm dripping sweat. I don't know if you can see it.
No.
But I went to a casting today for Dr. Scholl's. It was a
Oh,
commercial.
cool.
But they wanted me to exercise. I was jumping rope. I was running on a treadmill. Like, it was the craziest audition to do in this heat right now. Like,
That
why
is
couldn't they
great.
do this in January?
Sorry.
I literally fell asleep in the waiting room because the heat knocked me out.
That's great. That's great. Now, let me ask you a question. You actually, let's bring it back. What
Okay.
got you involved with acting? Like, how old were you when you said, this is my passion, this is what I want to do? And the segue to that question is, did you get support from your family? Because sometimes coming from a regular family, like middle-class family, you say you want to be an actor, they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
how
Well, my parents were definitely surprised when I wanted to do it professionally, but I don't know why it came as a surprise to them because I was singing and dancing in the church choir and dance recitals ever since I was like 3 years old.
Right.
Like in my
Right.
entire life, this is all I do.
Right.
So the first time I ever got a Broadway show was when I was in the 6th grade and I ran for 3 years.
Wow.
So I was like bit by the acting bug, like this is what I want to do the rest of my life
Right.
at such a young age.
Okay.
So like literally I went to the college of my dreams, the American Musical Dramatic Academy, and studied musical theater there.
Mhm.
Like the second I graduated high school was right here, like I said
Right.
before. So I've just been pursuing this dream professionally for 8 years now in the city, and it's going really well. And now that my parents see that I'm doing it full time and I'm making a living out of it and like living just fine,
Right.
they're happy for me. And
That's
they're
what
at
we
every play I do, every movie premiere we have. You know, my mother, she called your movie a star
That's
movie.
right. That's right.
So she doesn't
Miss-
always like the roles.
Mrs.
that-
Mesa, right. She called Thomas Lynch a snuff film. I remember that. I just thought about that when you said her name.
Yeah, she's a very conservative
No, I mean,
woman.
you can't blame her. I can't.
I have a film coming out this Saturday. We have a huge premiere for it in Philadelphia called The Red Corvette.
Yeah.
And I play like this like badass mafia chick, and she's just like so much fun to play because I got to do drugs. I got to like make out with 5 different people and just like ride around in a really cool red Corvette. But yeah, my mom went and saw it and wasn't so happy because I wasn't there when she saw it. She read about it in the newspaper. The last time we had the screening was at the Garden State Film Festival, but I was out in LA shooting something else. So this is actually like the first premiere that I'm having, and we shot it down in Philadelphia, so it's a big deal. Saturday. You know, we just got national distribution, so it's going to be in Walmarts and Kmart's and Targets everywhere. You know, Redbox, Netflix, all that stuff. So
That's awesome.
that's exciting. But yeah.
Now, what was the premise of that movie?
Basically, I meet this girl who's like sweet and innocent, and I like corrupt her, and she ends up falling in love with me, and then like
with you?
Yeah, and then I have to like go into witness protection because my father had a hit, and I don't get to say goodbye. So the story opens up with her pleading to the judge why she shouldn't go to jail because she keeps running out all these red Corvettes trying to find me. She's like obsessed with like finding Bella. That's my character.
Okay.
So it's a thriller. It's cool.
That's
it's a
very
really,
cool.
really
And now your
fun.
director is
Frank Lisi.
Frank Lisi,
Yeah,
who's another
he
good
knows
friend of
well.
mine. I've actually he was in another film of mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, Frank's
Frank's
a
great.
good friend. Yes. He was
great.
actually all pumped up. He left you a message today
Oh.
to say, you know, that he was supporting the show today. He's gonna watch the show. So shout out to Frank. So you have that going on.
Yeah.
And what else? What else have you been doing as far as acting and modeling? I know
yeah.
you were doing a lot of stuff with the cards and stuff, right?
Yeah, I was
to check
a
it out.
spokesmodel for BMW,
Right.
so I was
Yeah,
traveling the
yeah.
country with them, doing
Yes.
all of the performances and speeches on the latest models. So
Right.
that was great. We actually just finished our little run. So I've been here in New York doing a lot of modeling shoots. Amanda and I, your last guest, actually just did a shoot together
Oh, okay.
for this company called Thrill Seekers. So that was fun. It was all kinds of like extreme sports.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so those photos just came out. I posted them on Facebook
Oh, cool.
yesterday.
Very
Or
cool.
today. No, yesterday. Today I posted a photo shoot that I did for this company called gymdates.com. Really cool website. So I've been doing a lot of that stuff. I've been modeling for Levi's still. I've been with that company for 5
You've
years.
been
you know?
doing, every time I talk to you, you do 100 different things.
Yeah, keeping me really
I mean,
busy.
that's awesome because especially now, you know, more people looking for stuff. You're doing a lot. Every time I talk to you, you transition to the next thing, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great because I get to work a lot with the same people. Like I make great connections, and just from that project we move on to the next one. And I'm very fortunate that they always keep me in mind
Yeah.
every time. So I have you to thank for that too.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
absolutely.
we
Every
worked on,
time
what,
we do
3
something, right?
projects
Just,
together,
right.
so-
We've been in three of my films.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So you're Thomas Lynch.
Yeah.
Night before she walks down the aisle, which you finally got a copy.
I know, I can't wait to
Yeah,
see
yeah, that's
it.
right. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I played your wife in the pilot.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yes,
right. I forgot about that.
A day in the life of Steve's
Oh,
wife.
you know the Savage Man pilot.
Yeah.
That's right. That was actually. I got to show you that. It actually came out really good.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
I know. You never see anything.
It's like pulling teeth
I know.
trying
I
to
gotta
get
get
these
it.
projects.
I gotta get that. Yes, but that's awesome. No, that was a great. I totally forgot about that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So let's tell everybody how we can find you.
Well, you can definitely find me all over. But the greatest way is my website, KatherineMesa.com. I have all of my videos, my photos, music. I sing too. I forgot to totally mention my album, Eternal.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about it quick.
so that's the soundtrack for our movie for the Red Corvette.
Oh, okay.
But you can buy it on iTunes. It's all house music. So shout out to Mike Mack, the awesomest producer out there. So that was really fun. So yeah, iTunes, and then IMDb/Katherine Mesa.
You have a Twitter?
At Twitter, at Katherine Mesa on Twitter, and Facebook/Katherine Mesa. It's very easy to find.
Spell
my
Mesa.
name.
Spell it.
Mesa. Katherine with a K.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And also, as you've seen the show, that we need you to petition
Right.
45,000 people. Why? We're gonna have everybody vote. Why you should be the next great co-host.
Well, very cool. I definitely think this is a lot of fun, and I think we work really well together. So the cool thing is that I actually just got back from LA 2 weeks ago. I was out there taking training from the best host that there is. It's called Become a Host. It was like a boot camp with Marky Costello.
Okay.
So I am definitely trained for the job. So it should be good.
Awesome. Well, there you go. There you go. Let us know. Katherine, hang out with us a little bit?
Sure.
All right, we'll be back with Katherine Mesa and the rest of our guests in 2 minutes and 2 seconds on In the Life with Steve Stanulis.
action. The one, the only. The one, the only. The one, the only.
In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the life with Steve Stanulis. In the love.
Welcome back one more time to In the Life with Steve Stanulis. One more time, this was another amazing show with amazing guests. We'll be here next week. And again, we're not live. We'll see you next week. In the Life with Steve Stanulis. Let's get it up for the guests.
In the life with Steve Stanulis in the life.